The secret to making Facebook ads work has nothing to do with the Facebook ad. It has everything to do with the strategy. One of the most amazing benefits of having a team of highly skilled people is the ability to be able to collaborate. You know, one of my unique abilities is that I can come up with ideas after ideas after ideas, and you know, 7 times out of 10, they're generally really good ideas. But I can't build a company based off Brett's ideas. And ideas build upon ideas, you know, so I've uncovered for me is where I'm at my peak, where I'm in my zone. When someone comes up with an idea, I can automatically jump onto that idea and amplify it. The beautiful thing about collaboration and having a team is we can collectively come with our thoughts, our ideas. Because imagine, you know, I've got 2 eyes, imagine what 20 eyes could bring. You know, we all see different things, we're all scrolling through Facebook, we all have different news feeds, we all follow different brands and people and all of those things, and you can learn from that. One thing I love is being able to have one of the team come and say, I've got this idea, what about this? I'm like, that's brilliant. And then I get that envy of, I wish I'd have thought of that. But I love that. And this is the other side to it as well. And this is what takes your business world class, is being open to it. Because not a lot of businesses are actually open to the ideas of their team, where we welcome it. We make it a non-negotiable. It's like, we want your ideas. Tell us what your ideas are. You know, we have specific meetings, set meetings where we're like, all right, what do you got? What's your ideas for this? You know, collaboration's key. Collaboration's key for success. And I want to share with you the exact blueprint. This is why, again, probably best to what I did when I wrote the ads. I just did it in a document, not in the ads format. But I do this by utilizing the power of social media and events. And I want to share with you the exact blueprint we have used. You don't want to ever say that's made me so successful. Again, it's the me. We don't want to be me, I on these ads. Okay, it's about what's in it for the person reading this. Yeah, so I do this by utilizing the power of social media and events. And I want to share with you the exact blueprint that we have used to run over 100 successful live events.
The exact blueprint that we've used to help thousands of other small business owners. Because then again, it's putting it more.
Yep, good change. Successfully help over 4,000 business owners. When we put a bit of time in TLC, we can sit and write and come up with better language. One of the big things, you know, having another business in the personal development field and with our Unleash Your Greatness brand, whilst technically the CMG team are technicians by trade, it's super important for me personally is to be able to help people grow as a person. You know, not just as a skilled technician, but growing as a person. You know, I love being able to see people grow in front of me, and when they get something, you know, when I've said something, you know, that maybe have been passed down by me or something that I've learnt going through, you know, the last 10 years of business, it's really empowering to be able to see someone else get it, you know, like the light bulb. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate me out of?
Am I getting paid for this? Yeah, I knew social media is the biggest way to go for my particular venture. So it was very hard to put your trust into someone that you didn't know, especially PR companies. You know, they'll give you a 1-month deal and it will cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah, it's just massive relief to be able to go to you guys, sort it all out, and then I can let it stay with the professionals. My biggest frustration would have been getting your head around the Facebook stuff because there's so many tricks and little bits and pieces, and then Facebook's always changing. How do you keep up with that? It was just such a time factor for me, because doing the hours and the days that I work and then to go watch that, you always 1 step forward, then 2 steps back. You always have to chase yourself. Then when you came online and you launched CMG, I just grabbed it straight there and then. I knew that you'd be able to do what I was after. It's just a matter of how quick you could do it and start to drive the downloads that we needed to sort of confirm that I was on the right track. And it was all proven, so that's why I snapped it up within, what, a month or 2 that you launched. Yeah, it was a no-brainer for me.
So, no, that was cool, man. Appreciate it. Love it. That's a wrap. For me, was having Ben come in. You know, it's always nice to have clients come on in, and it was a positive conversation, and so he's really happy with where things are at and looking to help him obviously navigate through his next phase of changes with the app and everything, so it's good. I think it doesn't matter how many sales courses you do, how many sales events you go to, how many persuasion or influence books you've read, words you've learned, hypnosis, whatever the strategy to try and become a better salesperson, the best way in how you can become a really good salesperson is know what the you're talking about. Know your shit. You know, when I'm talking to prospective CMG clients, I've got such a high, as you know, as the sales term goes, close rate, is simply because I'm speaking from a place of, number one, I know what I'm talking about. You know, I've got results. We can list results miles long. The only thing stopping someone from working with you is they need to either know, like, and trust you. That's it. Know, like, and trust you. If they don't know, like, and trust you, and they don't think that you could provide the promise or solution that you're offering, then there's no show. There's no show. That's why I'm so open and transparent. I tell people, I say, look, I can't guarantee you results and I will never guarantee you results. Can I guarantee you that we're gonna put our best foot forward? We're gonna give you the best strategies, the latest, most up-to-date strategies. Is it gonna be 1,000 times better than what you would do and go and launch? Yes, 100%. Is it worth the investment? Well, do you wanna grow your business? Are you gonna die wondering? The best way to become a great salesperson or to sell more of your stuff is get results in it, because then it'll sell itself. You know, then provide a great service for that person so then they can go and tell someone else. I don't know about you, but when I watch a movie or I go to an event or I go somewhere, I've read a book, I will literally tell my friends because I'm so passionate about it. I just want them to feel the way I feel.
Who's been to a good movie? Show of hands. Yep. The good movie, you probably didn't really tell your friends, right? Who's been to a movie that as you were walking out, or even whilst you were watching it, you're texting your friend going, you gotta watch this is amazing. I was watching Ricky Gervais's new stand-up comedy on Netflix. If you love comedy and you love Ricky, it's hands down the best I've seen. It was that good that 5 minutes in, I was texting one of my mates going, bro, you gotta watch this. He messages me back and goes, I am. Right? Because it was exceptional. It was that exceptional that I could not help but speak about it.
That's what I love about it, because there's a matrix, there's a metric and a formula around it. And most business owners just don't even know that. Like, they're not even aware to that. You know, so when you actually break it down and you go, hold on a minute, and especially in the industry you're in, because of it's a higher ticket price and there's not a lot of raw costs, really, just, you know, your time and maybe some softwares and so forth that you have as your general business expense, right? So all of a sudden you might find that you can invest $4,000 to acquire a client. Do you know what I mean? It's just about, are you able to bankroll that up front? That's all. You know, if you're only wanting a couple of clients, then you don't need to go to these links. But if you're wanting to build a substantial business, online advertising is really the only way to go. When it comes to marketing, the business owner firstly needs to understand, where is this person they're actually trying to get this flag in front of? You know, I call it waving the flag. Are they on Facebook? You know, or is Google advertising a better platform? You know, for a lot of our clients, we suggest straight off the bat, you're better suited with Google Ads. So we'll execute a Google Ads campaign strategy for them versus Facebook. But a real bit of a nuance is you can use two synergistically. So if you are using Google Ads, or if you're actually outsourcing to anyone to do your Google Ads, please go and ask them, or actually ask them to show you what is the Facebook retargeting strategy that they have implemented alongside the Google Ads. Now, maybe that wasn't offered to you, I'm not sure, whatever the case, but here's the key. You can use two synergistically. Facebook ads isn't the primary, it could be the secondary advertising modality. Google Ads could be your primary, and it's about figuring that out, and the way you do that is figuring out the client's perfect journey. I mean, I've talked about this through dozens of our episodes here, but there is a place for both. Whilst your first hunting ground might not be Facebook, because you can't refine targeting for all businesses. So let's say you're selling a hydraulic pump, right? You've got a hydraulic pump that you're trying to sell. You are best suited to go to Google first, because people are going to go type in, I need a new hydraulic pump. So they might go there, they might get to your website, yeah, I don't really like your hydraulic pump, or they're busy or something. Next minute, they're on Facebook, scrolling through Facebook, and then there's a hydraulic pump ad in front of them. The other question is, how many clients do you actually need? Do you know? Like 20 clients could be fucking game changing for you. I guess the question comes, do you want to know if it can happen earlier? Because you set yourself this goal for the end of the year, that's 9 months away. That's a long time. Considering, you know, if you look at it in comparison, like Campbell Media Group, we're only 8 months old anyway. So things can happen quickly. What we need to do as business owners, we just need to make some tough decisions sometimes, and you know, build the bridge as we're crossing the creek, you know. And a lot of the times, the tough decisions are around finances. I mean, I've got to figure out each month how are we, going to feed 11 families. But guess what? It makes you hungrier, right? It makes you go, okay, I've got to do what I've got to do now. Yeah, having a team of people who are highly skilled in specific areas obviously really helps build the business, really helps achieve, highest quality results possible for clients. It also comes with a higher level of responsibility for me personally as well. When you're a solopreneur and it's just you, it's really easy to let yourself down and just say, I won't do that today, or I'm just gonna take a day off today. Even though, yes, if I want a day off tomorrow, I can take a day off tomorrow. When I make those decisions now, I've got to go, well, it's not just a decision what Brett wants. It's like, what's good for the team, what's good for the company, what's good for the ultimate vision that we're all heading towards. The transition for a lot of entrepreneurs from solopreneur to 1 or 2 team members to then, growing for me, it's been interesting. So I've never been in this position that I am now in regards to the amount of team members that we've got. I've always, had the 2, 3 team members, and it's a different level of management. But in the same token, it's your decisions that you make around business are even more important. If you look at the 5 key categories of leadership, the highest level of leadership is people follow you because of you as a person. Leaders are not dictators. Leaders are not people who tell you do this, do that, do this, do this. Leaders have something about them that people want to go out of their way to help. So for us, it's about, as we grow as businesses, finding the right people for the right places. Do they show the characteristics of what true leadership really means? Tactical stuff can be learned. True leadership is learned on the job, I believe. And true leadership is really tied into your own personal development journey, like you as a person developing. The success of a company lies on the leadership. You got to have the right people in the right places, working on the right things. It's imperative.